everyone, how's it going? Welcome to today's mindful message. We are talking about your children and what your child is trying to tell you with their specific behaviors. I'm going to give you, let's see, 4 scenarios that kind of lump things together. I am not a professional, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist, so if there's something serious going on with your kid, please seek a professional. I'm just trying to help you assess the situation and see beyond behavior. I was a preschool kindergarten teacher / home daycare provider for a long time, and I've learned certain behavior. So here we go. Let's get right into it. So when your child is clinging to your leg, hiding behind you, all over you in public places, or showcasing any extreme behaviors when leaving them with babysitters or at school or with other people they know, not wanting to be alone in any room they're in, or not wanting to sleep alone. Why are you struggling with your kid? Why is your kid struggling with this? What could they really be saying, or what could really be going on? Again, I took a bunch of notes I'm going to be reading. I really thought long and hard. I wanted to give you every answer I could think of. So, 1, not getting enough one-on-one time with you. When they are with you, they become overly clingy because they want to have every moment they can with you. Classic case of, I need one-on-one time, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa. Separation anxiety, social anxiety, these are real things that exist in people. It's a chemical imbalance. Some kids get anxiety just leaving their house. The unknown is very scary to some kids. This could be a sign that your kid has some kind of imbalance and seeking a professional in this area. This would be for really extreme cases, like they hyperventilate when you leave them, or when they go outside, or their body shakes, or they pee their pants, or something really extreme. That's an emotional response that they are having trouble controlling, and that is something they can absolutely outgrow. There's plenty of human beings on this planet that had extreme anxiety as a children and teenagers and were fine as adults, or didn't have any anxiety as kids and teens and did as adults. It really just depends. Just be mindful of that. Maybe your kid is struggling with some kind of imbalance. At this point, a lot of kids, when they're very young, they just, like I said, they're very scared of new things and people, and they don't have social skills yet. So the best thing to do, how to really tell if your kid has a social situation, or if it is just, they just don't have the tools in their toolbox to be social. This is when I would take kids, like if I was the mom and I'm taking my kid to pre-K for the first day, obviously it's pre-K, we're used to the parents coming in and be like, this is your locker, this is your desk, let's go over and meet some of your friends. And you being the social one and you taking the initiative, they're like, oh, this is Gracie. Oh, Gracie has the same colored shoes you have. Oh, Gracie, what do you like to do for fun? Like, you can't do this every time for them, but when they're really struggling, helping them get over that hump will make it easier and easier every time they go out. They're not going to need you as a crutch every time, but getting those skills, learning how you talk to other kids, how you're initiating the conversation does a lot to take away their social anxiety. So try that, and, give them a few times, especially if they're little. They overcome and outgrow this fear, but like 4 to 7 is like really shy for most kids. And that's when you take them by the hand and be like, let's go play. Help them up the slide, get them having fun, and then they forget about the anxiety and the things that they were worried about. Maybe they're not feeling well, or they're tired. Basic instincts. If your kid's not feeling well, they want to be clingy, they want to lay on mom or dad, you're their comfort. Or they just need something to eat or drink. They're feeling something is off, but not really sure why. Try food and water. That does a lot to calm kids down. Maybe someone they feel unsafe with for a good reason. Be mindful of your children's clues around people if they demonstrate fear or extreme behavior. It could be a sign that they fear adults or that specific gender, or that person could be unsafe or have hurt them in the past. Kids have a really good spidey sense. If your kid is just uncomfortable around somebody, they could have yelled at them or did something to make that kid uncomfortable. Watch the behavior. Kids are always shy with people on and off. Like, just be you're their parent. If they're being extremely odd or they're reacting in a way that you don't like, I would be very keen to go get your kid away from that person. But that, shaking, convulsing, stuff like that, extreme fear is a sign they're actually saying with their body that that person hurt me, but they can't get it out of their throat. Be mindful of that. All right, so when your kid's not listening, temper tantrums, when they're told no or don't get their way, bossy behavior, trying to act like they're the parent and not you, speaking disrespectfully, breaking rules, laughing at you when they're in trouble, saying things back to you that you say to them. Why is your kid doing this? One, their schedules could be off and they don't have a routine. And without order and routine, they feel chaotic and feel like they have the privilege to act chaotic. It's really sometimes as simple if they don't have a set meal schedule, if they don't have a set sleep schedule, if they aren't, having someone to care for them and their basic needs every day, like bath time, reading them a bedtime story, asking them about their day. These kind of things might seem small to you, but as a child, this is a part of the structure. Brushing your teeth, eating dinner, doing homework with mom and dad. Mom or dad reads me a story. When I wake up, we eat breakfast. Like, they have their own routine to feel comfortable. And when they don't have that, everything is chaotic, including their behavior. You might need to set more strict rules and ground rules. Your kids need to understand the repercussions. Maybe you've been too lax, or they're just in that phase of testing you. This is when you take devices away from them. You can't go play with so-and-so because your attitude was really bad, or you got in trouble at school. You can't go outside and play today, or no game time, no TV, or whatever it is. When they're demonstrating these inappropriate behaviors, it is important as a parent to set that I will not tolerate this. We are not behaving in this way. And when your kids have temper tantrums and they're really little, it's really hard to give them a lecture. So when your kid is on the ground just throwing themselves, it's hard for parents, trust me, it's hard for me when it happens, but getting up, standing up and being like, I'm going to let you calm yourself down and do what you need to do. When you can come and be calm, mommy, or I will listen to you and you can tell me what's wrong or what you need. But this is not correct behavior. This is not how you talk to me. This is not how you treat me or other people. So I'm just going to let you be here by yourself until you get your stuff together. And then we'll talk about it. And you just let them go. Like, they're going to scream, they're going to cry, they're going to, whatever, depending on the age. By not giving them the attention they want, they're going to get bored with it their own selves. Whether it goes on for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, that's up to your kid. They're going to learn, this isn't getting what I want from mom and dad. Repercussions, when they come at you correct, they are heard, they are listened to, and they are responded with immediate, not usually what they want, but an immediate response. You're not left on red in your room because they just don't want to deal with you. Your kid, that'll click in. Not getting enough sleep or a stressful home life or a stressful home situation can cause bad attitudes and anger. If they're watching, this is going to be a part 2.